Hi, in this question, I'm going to continue review exercise for the curve graph. So number 4, we need to sketch. So for the sketch, we just need to the key point. Look at here, we got y-intercept equal 2. Okay, or let's make it like when x equal to 0, y equal to, and then one more is when y equal to 0, x gonna be 2 as well. So here's the 2 point that we got with the gradient equal to negative. Negative 1. So to sketch, after we got the 2 points, here it is for the A. So our first point here, 0.2, here is 0.2. The second point is 2.0. It's negative. B, okay, here we need to know the asymptote. If there is nothing here, coefficient, so this equal to 0. So they will never touch the line 0. Intercept. So let us substitute. If x equal to 2, if x equal to y, gonna be negative 2, isn't it? When x equal to y is gonna be negative 2. However, when the x is negative 2, y is gonna be 2. Okay, we got the key, so we can just sketch. Here I will make it perfect for the sketching. Here it is. So we got the 2 point here, 2 point, and the y asymptote, that we will never touch y, the line y equal to 0. Okay, for here, exponential, as this is positive, it's going from down to up. So let us find the key point. So when x equal to 0, y equal to 1. We just substitute it, and then when x equal to 1, y is gonna be 0. Not 0. 3 times power of 1 is 3. We can go on if you wanted, but as the sketch, we don't need that detail. So when x equal to, we just substitute it, it's gonna be 9. So now we can just sketch it. So this is, we will never touch the y equal to 0. So here it is, the sketching. So we got the point, and next. Okay, here is negative, so the graph is going like this, down. So let's find it, the y-intercept. So y-intercept, that is mean when y, when x equal to 0, y gonna be 3. However, when y gonna be 0, let's make it so it's gonna be x squared equal to 3. It's gonna be plus minus square root of 3. Okay, here it is. We got the key. So I'll just paste, copy paste. Look at here. So we got the y-intercept 0.3, here the y-intercept, and it's going down, and then the x-intercept is negative square root of 3 and positive square root of 3. Okay, here for draw it. Here is the y-intercept and then x-intercept, all of them at the origin point. So you just plot the graph. So when x equal to 1, what's gonna be the y? Okay, next, on the same axis, we can just write it. So when x equal to 0, y is gonna be negative 1 as the y-intercept. And then when y equal to 0, x gonna be 1 over 2. Okay, we can just draw it now. Here it is for the graph. You can see. Now use the graph to solve the equation x squared. Okay, so x squared minus 2x plus 1 equal to 0. This is the same thing as x squared equal to 2x minus 1, which is the intersection point is, here it is. So the answer gonna be x equal to 1 from here. So here x equal to 1. Next, what is significant about the line y equal to 2x? The significant is, as you can see, here is the line, it is the tangent to the curve at the point 1.1. Okay, 1.1. What is the gradient of the curve? Okay, the point x equal to 1. Okay, here, so we can just find it. Okay, from here we are going down, so the y-intercept gradient -2, x-intercept from here, okay, is 1, -1. So the gradient at the point where x equal to 1 equal 2. Next, number 6. What are the coordinates of y-intercept? So y-intercept we can just substitute here. So when x equal to 0, so y equal to 2 power of -0. So y equal to 1. So the y-intercept is 0.1. You write it here, 0.1. Next, given the coordinates of two other points which lie on this graph. Okay, so let's give it. So yeah, this is actually many possible. So when x equal to 1, so we can just substitute here y equal to 2 power of -1, which is 1/2. Next, when x equal to x equal to -1. So we can just substitute y equal to 2 times -1, negative times -1. So it's gonna be 2 power of 1. So the y gonna be 2. Here is just one example, but many of possibilities. So is the graph an increasing or decreasing function? Explain how you know this. Okay, so this is decreasing. You can see up to down. How do we know it? So yeah, we can see the value because the x and y value are decreasing and the graph slopes down to the right. Look at it, down to the right. Okay, I can write it. So this is decreasing because for larger x values, the y values are decreasing and the graph slope, look at it. Yeah, this is because slope down to the right. Okay, another graph is drawn so that the two graphs are symmetrical. Okay, if the symmetrically, it's gonna be look like this. Okay, this is negative x, so the symmetrically graph is gonna be y equal to 2 power of positive x. There it is. Okay, on the shape of axis, draw the graphs. Okay, to draw the graphs, we can just use the key point. So first is y equal to 2x -1. So we can use x equal to 0, make it x equal to 0, y gonna be -1. And then when y equal to 0, x gonna be 1/2. Same thing for the second graph. We got y equal to 2/x -1. Okay, -1 as the constanta, so it's gonna be the asymptote. So they will never touch the line y equal to -1. Then you can just substitute, for instance, when x equal to 1, so y is gonna be 1 as well. Another point, when x equal 2, y is gonna be 0. Okay, it's positive. How about negative? Let's try it. When x equal to negative 1, y gonna be negative 3. When x equal to negative 2, y is gonna be negative 2. Okay, so to the draw it, we got the key point. I'll just screenshot. Here it is. So look at the point that we have found it, 0 and negative 1. So this point, and next is a half and 0. When x equal to a half, and it's gonna be 0. Here is the 2 point. Next, asymptote is negative. Okay, here negative y equal to negative 1. So they will never touch the line of y equal to negative 1. Next, we got 1.1. Okay, here 1.1. Next, 2.2. Okay, just draw the line, but never touch the line y equal to negative 1. Same thing for the another point. So determine the value of x. Which of the two equations are equal? Okay, we got here the intersection. So if only x equal to 1 and x equal to negative 1. So determine the length of the line parallel to the x-axis that lies between the graph when y equal to 3. The length of the line parallel to the axis. Between the graph. Okay. When y equal to 3. Okay, y equal to 3. Here is the line of y equal to 3. Okay, parallel. This is y equal to 3. Lies between. Okay, we can see from here 1. It lies. Okay, it's 1 and then 1. Here determine the length of the line parallel. Okay, line parallel to the x-axis. Okay, here x-axis. That lies between the graph when y. Okay. So here it is. If this is parallel. So yeah, here it is. Let's say this is parallel. So the length. So the x is equal to 1. So the square root of 1 square plus by also 1 square. So the length is square root of 2. Okay, that's it. Okay, next, number 8. So dy dx of y, okay, y. Let's expand it. So it's gonna be x squared plus by 6s plus 9. So the dy dx, so the power is gonna be in front 2x power minus it by 1 is gonna be 1. And then plus by 6. Number 3, find the rate of change of the curve. Okay, where x equal to 1. Okay, when x equal to 1, so is number 8, is number 9. So y equal to 3x squared negative by 6x squared plus 1. So find it the dy dx. 3 times 2 is gonna be 6. It's not 2. It was 3. This is 3. So 3 times 3 is 9. X squared minus by this is gonna be 12x. Okay, plus 0. So where x equal to 1. So we can just substitute here 9. Then 1 squared negative by 12 times 1. So it's gonna be 9 minus by 12, which is negative 3. So the rate of change or the gradient we can say equal to negative 3. Okay, we will continue for the next part. Thank you.